There's no mic. Yeah, it's just me. So what's going on right now is hopefully Mike will be joining us. We've had some weird connection problems. I'm going ahead and rocking this hat just because FC Cincinnati got our big win against Miami. Messi, nothing. Thank you very much. So Mike told me just to go live and talk to you guys. So I'm going to try and do that for a second. And hopefully by the time I am done talking, either I'm going to say goodbye in 5 to 10 minutes to you guys, or Mike will be in here and he's going to join me for a drink. Let me change that real quick to the normal hat, so at least goes with the logo up in the corner. You can see the logo right there. There. Make it disappear. Make it appear. Yeah, I have full control now. I can do everything. Okay. Anyway, so what are we drinking tonight? What do we got? We have a glass here. Top Uncle. Got that from my nephews. One of them from one of their school Christmas boutiques. There's our ice ball. I can't believe I'm doing this alone right now. Mike, where are you? And the bourbon we are having on the podcast tonight, Elijah Craig, small batch from Bardstown. What the hell was that? Oh, that was a hat falling. Okay. So anyway, we're going to pour to the 2-ounce line, and we're going to have ourselves a nice little 2-ounce pour. Let's see. Now, I can't tell if that's working. That should be working. Okay, we're good. That was a good cork sound. Sweet. All right, good. At least the cork sounded good. Hang on, we got to get another one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think the storms are going to be what the problem is right now. So we're going to sit here for a second. If Mike doesn't get on, he doesn't get on. And then maybe what I'll do is just go ahead and see if old Bob in the chat there wants to race some Mario Kart. And we will race for you guys while having some cocktails, or play some old school Dr. Mario or Mario. Something like that. So, yeah, I'm hoping Mike pops in any second. I don't think it's going to happen. What did we do this week? We were going to talk about Superman. Mike saw the Superman movie with the little dog, Crypto. I haven't seen it yet, but apparently everybody's trying to pick up those dogs now. And Google searches for, I think it's schnauzers, have gone up like 200% just since the Superman opening. That was one of the things I was going to talk to him about. Now I'm going to have a sip of this bourbon. We should call him on the phone and see how mad he is. That's what we're going to do. Let's see what's going on with Mike. Let's see here. It's not just that. The camera and the mic, the entire... Okay, let's see here. Oh, come on. Come on, Mike. Give us a live update.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Oh,
Listen, you're trying to...
We need a live update. Okay, so this is probably not going to go good, and we're going to turn this into a game stream night. Sorry about that. I'm going to have another sip of bourbon. If you're having a drink, go ahead and enjoy it. Sorry this did not pan out the way we thought it would. I'm a little bit pissed. Not pissed. I'm amused. I'm more upset that he didn't answer the phone. I really wanted that speakerphone moment. Mm, 94 proof Elijah Craig. That has a kick to it. Okay. So I think what's going to happen is we are going to end this stream shortly and just come right back in with a game stream. Maybe it'll be me racing Bob or something like that. Maybe we can get Mike to jump back in at some point. We'll figure it out. But stay tuned. If you are in YouTube right now, go ahead and hit the little bell. You've got the notification where you can subscribe, and it says subscribe. If you hit that little bell that's there as well, it'll give you notifications when we go live. So if it's an off night on a non-Thursday night when one of us is doing a game or something like that, you'll know when we're going live and you can jump in and talk to us. So I'm going to go back and go live here in a second. Maybe Mike will be back with me. Maybe he won't. Let's see. Can I do some outro music? Let me see. What do we got here? I'll put up one of the media assets. Let's do one of these guys. Yeah, that looks cool. Follow us, Two Dudes Wearing Hats, at Two Dudes Wearing Hats, and you can get great content like this that fell apart. Wait, where's just the music? Oh, theme music. Oh, so if I click this, I found one called Feeding the Ducks. Let's hear what Feeding the Ducks sounds like. Yeah, I don't like that. There's a reason for that theme song. Okay. So yeah. Oh, wait. Wait just 1 second. We may have something happening. I don't know for sure. We might have. Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, all right. So we're down to one monitor, one light, and this camera's just going to keep moving around the rest of the show, but we're going to do it.
Oh, you should have seen me bullshit for 5 minutes or try to.
So I'm Mike.
I'm Brendan.
I'm hoping he introduced himself if he didn't.
I'm Brendan. Mike, real quick to catch you up. I got a Top Uncle glass. There's Elijah Craig in it. We've got a Death Star thing. Mike's just pouring. Oh, look at the zoom in on the fit. Yeah, sexy.
So,
right.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh. Welcome back to the show.
All right. So this is what happens, y'all, when technologies decides to do whatever it wants. Whatever it wants. Right before you go live on the internet. But we're here. It's working.
Yeah.
It's kind of doing something. I think the hub that I plug everything into has seen better days. So it might be time for that. But yeah.
You missed my hat at the beginning of the show. You really just destroyed about a good 3-ounce pour.
Yep. And nothing like some Prime to chase it. It's going to be a pretty drunk show.
So you saw Superman.
Yeah, once again, if he didn't say it, make sure you like, subscribe, follow.
I did. I told him that. I even made the little thing pop up. Watch, I'm going to do it again. Here we go. Bam, overlay. There you go.
Look at that.
At Two Dudes Wearing Hats.
Yeah, he knows how to do the things. Y'all.
I know how to do the things. Except I screwed up at the very beginning. You can go back and watch the beginning of this show. I don't know. Was I supposed to hit loop? Instead, I hit the countdown for the countdown clock like this. And then they had that little moment where they saw me in between it go into our video.
Oh, I hand switch it. I hand switch. I sit there and wait to hit the button to count down 5, 4.
So
3,
you hit them back to back like. Sorry, I just really
not at all. Not at all what I do. I hit it and I watch it. I watch it go 5, 4, 3, 2, and then I hit it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being with us and sticking with me at least, guys, for that little bit while I bullshitted my way until Mike got here. But like I said, I kind of told them I knew that we were going to talk about Superman a little bit, and the only things that I know about it is that there was a report that Google searches for schnauzers and that specific breed of dog have gone up since the Superman movie has come out. Is crypto stealing the show?
The dog's the best part of the movie.
Is it really?
I went and saw Superman. Short version of my review. It's fantastic. I'm not going to spoil anything. It's insanely fun. It's bright and colorful. It's cartoony. It feels like a comic book.
Like a good cartoony?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like brooding, dark Superman like in the last ones. It feels like a hopeful, heroic character.
Yeah.
And since the movie, I've been watching so many like, hey, here's a bunch of Easter eggs you missed. Here's spoilers. Here's a bunch of things that lead into the next movies. All kinds of great things. I think the guy that plays Superman is fantastic. David Cornsweet or whatever his name is.
Cornsweet.
I don't know. I think it's Cornsweet.
Nice. Okay.
That's what I get after which whiskey.
Cornish Game Sweat.
Cornish Game Sweat. He's great as Superman. All I know about Lois is the girl that plays Lois is from the Fabulous Mrs. Maisel, some
Oh,
show.
okay.
Yeah, I know nothing about the show, but she's from that show. The kid that plays Jimmy Olsen is Gideon from the Righteous Gemstones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the son that comes back in the first season. And then
Yep, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Nick Holt as Lex Luthor. Perfect casting. Dude was born to play Lex Luthor. Amazing.
There's a lot of
show.
wood in Elijah Craig. Sorry, just to
No, there is. Yeah, it's a very woody whiskey.
very woody bourbon.
It's a very woody whiskey. And I just did that thing where I look at the time and I'm like, oh, it's halfway through. No, it's not halfway through the show.
We've been going for 11 minutes and 34 seconds.
So I think it's going to be one of those, and I think it's time for a beer.
It's time for a beer already.
It's time for a beer already.
I told him we would probably get to some gaming. We could just skip it and get the. I was going to just race Bob if you weren't going to show up. What do you got there?
So what I've got here is Hypnomoth, Hazy India Pale Ale from Rheingeist.
Hypnomoth.
Yes, Hypnomoth. It is a 9.5% Imperial Ale. So it's a little bit of a heavy boy. It
looks pretty.
It's got that nice haze to it. It's Imperial, so it's got that...
What'd you say it was? 9.5?
9.5? Am I right? No, just solid 9.
Solid 9.
We're just a solid 9. So I also think in retrospect, I don't need 3 monitors. I may take one monitor down. I think that might be like stressing the power. You know what I mean? So
yeah, when you were like, my monitor disconnected, I'm like, how are you still talking to me? But you have like, because of your day job as well, you have like command central set up there.
Yeah, I've got 4 monitors, all the stuff. It's as you said,
4 monitors for our show. You probably just, I mean, I don't even really use the second one.
I probably don't need 4. I probably don't need the 4 monitors for my day job either.
That's a good point.
But I have them. And you know, it might be time for a little bit of a redo in here anyway. Maybe take a monitor out. A little bit less stuff to worry about, but cross that bridge when I get to it. So, how was your week?
It was pretty good. A long stretch of a very busy time where I work is over with, luckily. Mm-hmm. I haven't really watched any. I did watch something new. I watched the first 3 episodes of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, their new season.
I've watched 2. I watched the first 2.
Man, I don't know much about Abbott Elementary, but that first episode was hilarious.
The first episode, yes. The first episode is a throwback. Well,
I didn't realize Abbott Elementary is a show where they know about the cameras.
Yes. Abbott Elementary is essentially kind
like
of
a mockumentary.
It's the office in a school.
Okay.
It's the office in a school, but actually, yeah, no, it's office, but it's in an elementary school in Philadelphia. That's the connection. It's in Philadelphia, and it's kind of part 2 of a 2-part thing, because part 1 was an Abbott Elementary in last season, where the 4 main characters of It's Always Sunny show up. They're doing
5.
The 5 main characters show up, and they're doing community
4.5. Danny DeVito's tiny. This is him down here.
So they're doing community service. And it's a bunch of normal Sunny hijinks. This was apparently the premise is this is like extra footage, because everything you see in the Sunny episode, none of it kind of references what happens in the Abbott show, but nothing that happened in Sunny, you weren't like, oh, they totally carried over.
Yeah.
Because in Sunny, it's like they're trying to recruit kids for a basketball team and stuff like that. They weren't
and a boy band and stuff like that.
They weren't doing that in the Abbott episode. In the Abbott episode, they were more just kind of breaking things. And that was more about Dee. Dee was really the main character of the Abbott side of the crossover, because it was really the teacher Janine.
Yeah.
Dee tries to steal her boyfriend.
She calls her the name, and
it's super funny.
It looks pretty good. I've got to check it out.
And then after that is episode 2, which is Frank goes into a coma.
Yes.
Which I don't want to spoil the ending of episode 2 if you haven't seen it.
I don't want to spoil the ending of it either, but my God.
But what it was, what the reveal, 10 seconds before you realize what's happening, my wife said, "It's that." Like, she said, like, "Oh, he's dot, dot, dot." And then they did it, and you
Yeah,
realized what happened, and I'll be honest with you,
I didn't see
Sunny
it
does
coming.
that amazing thing of they mention something really quickly in the episode, kind of in the beginning, and you
Yeah,
don't realize that that's gonna come back as the big, like,
it came
joke
back
at
huge
the
in
end.
that episode.
Huge! And I
Yeah.
haven't seen episode 3. I need to sit
Episode
down and watch
3
that
is
still.
called Mac and Dennis Become EMTs.
Mhm.
And I find it to be quite good as well. There are new episodes coming weekly. It's on Hulu. Just still has the same vibe it's always had. A lot of fun. Like, oh man, like, yeah, that second episode, like, it's hard to talk about how great that episode is without spoiling
Yeah,
anything. So I don't want
yeah,
to spoil anything
yeah.
because yeah, that
But
episode, yeah, Frank's in a
it's
coma.
I can describe it. I was thinking about it in one way that I think is a good description without spoiling the episode. Every once in a while, Sunny does an episode where you think where you think the main characters are going to learn a lesson. Like, you
Yeah,
think, oh, they're going to become, maybe they are morally better people, but you find out they're not.
like when Dee had her baby, and
Oh my
then
God, she was
yeah,
just selling it.
yeah, just
She's
sold the
just selling
baby.
the
Yeah.
baby. But I'm very excited for this episode. The thing from the trailer, from the season trailer, I'm most excited for is, I guess there's an episode where Frank goes on the Golden Bachelor,
Oh yes, I saw the
and
previews
they
for it.
parody the Haktua girl
Yeah,
with Cock Chua,
yeah.
whose catchphrase is "chew on that thing." And I can't. I walk around this house all week, and every once in a while, I just randomly yell out, "Chew on that thing!" Like, I've been doing it for weeks since that trailer came out, and I can't wait.
One of my favorite episodes ever was called Frank's Pretty Woman. The episode where
Mhm.
he has the
He's dating. I'm gonna guess that
he's
whore
actually
wife.
dating the she is the worst crackhead hooker in that show, but she is the most proper suburban mom in the Ted TV series. And she is hilarious.
She was also in Waiting.
Yes, I forgot
Yeah.
about that. I did not realize. Yeah.
She was the girl with the giant bush in Waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waiting was a good movie.
Great movie.
Especially if you were a waiter or a
A
server at
real
any point.
early introduction to Ryan Reynolds.
Yes.
Dane Cook, back when Dane Cook was funny.
Relevant.
Yes, that's a great way. That's a better way to put it. Back when Dane Cook was relevant. So all in all, Waiting was a really good movie. Wasn't David Koechner the manager?
Yes.
Okay, I'm a huge David Koechner fan. The few times in movies where he's allowed to just be like completely outlandish and swear and be profane, I think is always the best option for him.
Absolutely. There's a character of his in The Office. Are you an Office fan at all, really?
So we've talked about this. I've seen all of The Office. I've seen every
so
episode.
you've seen him play the horrible Todd Packer.
Yeah. I'm
He is
not the biggest fan of some of the later stuff. Like when Michael left, they lost me.
It's hard, but they are good. You got to just kind of pivot.
There was the 3-episode run where Will Ferrell was there. Right after that, though, that was funny. That, like, the Will Ferrell character coming in for a moment was great.
Yeah.
I think when they settled in with Andy as the boss,
yeah,
that's where you lost me.
Gotcha. James Spader was really good for a bit. James Spader is so unique and such a great actor.
I can't watch him without thinking about The Secretary. Every time I see James Spader, I think of the movie The Secretary. It's the weirdest. You ever seen that movie?
No.
Okay. So Maggie Gyllenhaal and James Spader. James Spader's a powerful executive. This is in like 1997 or 98 or something like that. So Maggie Gyllenhaal's very young in this movie.
Oh, they're hooking up and stuff like that, and it's very weird.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes, and there's a weird scene where he like
at the desk. Yeah.
He on her back.
Okay, I got it.
On her back. We're on YouTube.
On YouTube.
I can't. I don't want
Lots
to
of
say
people
it.
have on YouTube.
I don't want to say it, but I go.
No, I'm with you. Okay, no, I think everybody understands.
and it's like on her back. And then there's this like weird scene where she goes in a bathroom stall and takes it and uses it as adhesive to stick a picture of him on the inside door of the stall. Like she's got a picture of him, so she like wipes it off her back, sticks it on the wall, sticks the picture on it, and then rubs one out. So he goes, and she goes, Is that what it is? I don't know.
You look like a sad cobra.
I assume it's like you're trying to clean a plate. Like I assume it's like a plate scrubbing motion.
It's like a DJ on a turntable.
First off, if you're using two hands, like if you're doing this,
two people. Never mind.
She needs to do Kegels.
Oh my God, what has happened to this? My parents are watching, you piece of shit.
They were.
They were. Anyway, so where were we? I'm still blown away.
I'm almost drunk.
No, I know you are probably, but here's the thing. I mean, we do have some interesting little articles to get to. I mean, I have some things that you could give me your opinion on, I think that would be interesting, but I'm still blown away by what you use 3 monitors for on every show. You're randomly watching TV, so you're not giving 100% to the podcast. Like, you've got a random wrestling show going on one of them.
I'm not paying attention to it. It's back. It's just so I'm not sitting in a stagnant room with no motion except
it's for the bandwidth is what it is.
That is not using that. No. That, a YouTube stream of a 2008 wrestling pay-per-view? No.
I don't know. Extra YouTube with YouTube.
And actually, that wasn't internet, really. I think what that was more, I think I might have too many things plugged into a device. So or this device that's a few years old might be fritzing out on me. So I think it's really a matter of me kind of.
Are you doing the show on a Nokia 3500? What the fuck?
No, I'm doing the show on a lot of things, but I have a lot of equipment.
I know you do.
I just need less.
I feel like next week I want to do the show just from my cell phone to show you that I can do it.
That's a show. We both do a show from phones.
I still think we should do the show where we mount the phones on the dashboard, go live, and take a road trip to Buc-ee's and do the show. No,
because then I can't. Because worst case scenario, we can't get away from each other. Here, I can just shut the camera off.
No, you can't shut the camera off. You have no control over your own system, apparently. Okay, well, there he went. So we're back to me. And it's all about... I'm having a high noon peach right now.
Yeah, we threw the entire format of the show out the window tonight. It is normally drink, beer, shot. Now it's just Mike chugs because Tech decided to tech. So...
Is that a Smoky Mountain Wrestling hat?
This is a Smoky Mountain Wrestling hat?
It is a Smoky Mountain Wrestling hat.
This is this is not from Smoky Mountain. Shout out to Stash Pages. Stashpage.us. For you to go to the website. He is a wonderful individual who makes wrestling merchandise that is kind of throwbacks to wrestling merchandise of yore. I've gotten a lot of stuff from him. I've gotten coasters. I've gotten... Oh, actually, I have an old school Attitude Era.
Oh, that's
pin.
Very cool.
All kinds of stuff. But he makes a lot of cool like throwback wrestling merch. I have a lot of his t-shirts. I've got like a Gangrel t-shirt, a Glacier t-shirt. At one point, I had do you remember in the 90s, there was the image of the kid wearing the white shirt that was an airbrushed image of Matt and Jeff Hardy.
Oh, yeah.
I have a replica.
I remember. I've
shirt.
seen that. I've seen that on you or something.
Yeah. I think I gave it to Marty Bell. So
you did. That's where I saw the shirt. Is when you gave it to Marty at the fantasy football draft.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
There's always my hope. I'll give shirts to my wrestling friends, and then I'll see them on like a wrestling show or something like that. That would be cool.
I should have worn one of the ones that I have from you, which is an Undertaker shirt.
I gave you an Undertaker shirt?
You gave me an Undertaker shirt.
Cool.
He's
I
kind of
don't
like
remember.
profile turned sideways. You gave me an Undertaker shirt the same time you gave me the old school shirt that is Batman Adam West climbing the wall with Robin.
Yes, that is a great shirt. That's a great image. I was always such a big fan of that idea, the Batman and Robin climbing up the wall, which was just them walking across the studio
Oh yeah.
in an odd way. And wasn't that the idea where there would always be like celebrities that would stick their head out the window, and it would be like, who is the TV celebrity that's gonna like be like, what's going on? Who is that?
You're
It's
much more
Batman.
into the older Adam West Batman than I am.
That's my Batman.
Adam West is your
That's the
now.
Batman.
Last week we had this discussion,
Yeah.
and you said Michael Keaton was your Batman.
No, I didn't. I said top is going to be between Keaton and
Bale.
I didn't say. Yeah, Keaton and Bale. People put West third, which I completely disagree with. I
don't like his ears.
I will. They match the era of Batman it pulled from. I will concede a world where people choose Keaton over West. Okay, I'll live in that world. But Bale over West? Come on. And here's what's funny.
Again,
Seeing
to go back to
Superman-
last week, we're having the same argument as last week. I think the reason that people chose Bale is because Bale, of all of the Batmen, had the best villains.
Oh,
Heath
100%.
Ledger,
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
I almost said Matt Hardy. Heath Ledger, Tom Hardy, Cillian Murphy, Liam Neeson, kind of.
Cillian or Chillian? I thought it was Chillian.
I thought it was Cillian.
See, you might be right. I've always said Chillian when I've seen it. So is he a thick, meaty soup, or is he a silly man?
Bale over West is weird.
I agree. Bale over West is weird.
Bale over West.
Adam West had more time in the suit. He had more villains. Okay, and we had this argument last week, but you can talk about all the Bale villains you want. I'll give you one villain from Batman. We talked about it, King Tut. Better than any villain Christian Bale faced. Anyway, the reason I think about that is because seeing the Superman movie this week enforces that opinion even more. The fact that, like, I think the pendulum has gone so far in the dark, serious direction with superhero movies. Like, Iron Man exists in the real world. Like he's a scientist, and like everything kind of makes sense. Like the Christian Bale Batman is like kind of basically what if a detective had a rubber suit. That's really all those movies are. They're dude, Batman Begins is a cop movie with a rubber suit.
It is. It kind of is. I mean, like I'm telling, like Gotham is a cop TV show. I mean,
yeah,
and then it's about the origin stories of the villains and
Superman
really
is a
good villains.
Cartoon come to life in a good way. You see cheesiness, you see like campiness, but it's also tied together in a way that it's escapism in a good way. You're like, oh, look at this big, colorful fantasy world.
So I don't understand DC at all. Well, I mean, I do, but I don't understand where they're at right now. Is this the beginning of a new Superman?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
This is the beginning of a new Superman. Forget the other new Superman that happened.
Yeah. So
essentially,
so what James Gunn is doing
that's out now is forget the other new Superman.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only things that really kind of carry over into this universe are Peacemaker. Technically, from what I understand, yeah, Peace like that show is in the same world as this Superman. From what I understand, this Shazam does even though like the Snyderverse Justice League was in the first Shazam movie, from what I understand, Shazam also exists in this new universe. They're calling this era of the DC universe movies Gods and Monsters, because I think this is where they're going to start establishing like the Superman, the Aquaman, the Batman, the Supergirl.
Is Jason Momoa
all
still
of
going
this
to be
stuff.
Aquaman?
I don't think so.
Are they starting an all new series of people?
From what I see, Jason Momoa has always wanted to play Lobo.
Ludwig Kaiser.
As who?
Aquaman. You remember how Aquaman had all the blonde hair back, and the action figure Aquaman, the over the top green pants.
See, if I was casting an Aquaman now, I think you cast an old grizzled dude. Like, I think, hear me out, Aquaman is like a Russell Crowe or like a maybe like a Tom Hardy if he grew his hair long. Like, I feel like Aquaman doesn't need to be like young, big.
I don't like superhero
buff
crossovers.
dude.
Once you're a superhero or a villain, that's who you are for life. You don't get to be another superhero or
So you
villain.
don't like Captain America?
I don't like Johnny. I don't
Or
like
Deadpool?
Which Deadpool? Wait.
There's only been one.
Well, I don't
But
like.
who
the
else was
first-
Ryan Reynolds?
Who else?
He's Green
was Ryan?
Lantern.
Oh yeah, but is that canon? Is he the canon Green Lantern now?
I mean,
aren't we? I don't know.
Oh no, he absolutely is not the canon Green Lantern.
Yeah.
You get a Green Lantern in the Superman movie.
I heard he
and he's
apparently
fantastic.
the actor who said he plays him says that he says the word "fuck" more than he has in his career.
So here's the thing: the Green Lantern they use in this movie is the douchebag Green Lantern. He is the perfect Green Lantern for a James Gunn universe. And I mean that in the comic books. It's not Hal Jordan, it's not Jon Stewart, it's Guy Gardner. Guy Gardner is the okay. How much do you know about Green Lantern?
Not a lot.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you the super quick synopsis of how
Here
Green
we go,
Lantern
guys.
works.
The
No,
quick synopsis
No.
of Green Lantern.
3 sentences on how Green Lantern works. Ring comes from space.
Ring comes from space.
Ring finds worthy person.
Ring finds worthy.
Worthy person says oath. That's like the story. That's like how Green Lanterns come to be.
So it's Gollum.
Huh.
Ring comes from a godlike creature.
No, they're
Ring
never creature. It
finds-
just comes from space. Like, they don't know where.
Well,
the
yeah,
rings
that
come
yeah. But we're saying like maybe some people worship space as a god. Like I'm just saying,
Ooh,
ring
space
comes.
god.
Ring comes from a higher power. Ring ends up on somebody it finds on its own. Once you told me the ring was finding somebody on its own, I had to go to Lord of the Rings. There's no other way to look
Yeah.
at it.
Well, and then so that's how they find Green Lanterns. The Green Lantern that Ryan Reynolds played, Hal Jordan, he's like the archetype. Like, hey, like respectful, like pure, like former pilot, like superhero. Guy Gardner lied when he took the oath. Like, to
Okay.
kind of show you like what Green Lantern you're getting. You're getting a Green Lantern who is kind of an arrogant, like cocky, full of shit dude. And it's honestly the perfect Green Lantern for a James Gunn universe. The one spoiler I'm going to give you
Okay.
that you're going to love when you see this movie is we see the Hall of Justice.
Oh yeah, from Cincinnati.
and
There's actually, I think, from what they said, more than
It was
just
the
Hall
biggest
of
pop.
Justice.
It was the biggest pop in the movie.
Yeah.
It was the big, like the whole, like the movie. It was everyone was like, yeah, cool. When that showed up, the entire theater started going, yeah,
That's awesome.
motherfucker, Cincy! Like, it was really cool.
I heard there were other parts that were shot in Cincinnati. I'd be curious
From
to know
what I
where they
understand,
were.
Metropolis was shot in Cleveland a lot too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
like it's shot all over Ohio.
So Metropolis is sad.
It's sad. Oh,
It's
absolutely.
sad.
It's sad. Cleveland. I'm sorry if you're from Cleveland and you're watching this show.
Brendan needs a top
Welcome to
hat and
class.
Mike needs a sombrero. Yeah, that's not happening. Whatever your daughter says there, Ember, we already have the hats in the logo. I got to match the hat and the logo.
I don't know if I own this sombrero. Oh, wait, hold on.
Do you have a sombrero? Oh my god. That's
This
amazing.
dude's wearing. No, this looks terrible.
I've got a skinny beanie.
So this came.
I've
This
got
is,
a bucket hat.
It says Viva Mexico on it.
Viva
This
Mexico.
This came on a bottle of tequila. So
I was gonna ask you if this was a alcoholic side piece. Like it looks like it would fit a bottle.
in the old house my wife and I used to live in before we lived here, our neighbor would take like cruises all the time. He'd go to Cancun, he'd go to Cozumel, and he I guess when you go there, it's a big thing. You get here's a bottle of tequila.
Yeah.
From Mexico. Like they apparently with like the resorts, it's like you get there and there's one for you to take home in your room a lot of the time.
It's like when you get laid in Hawaii, you get your lay.
Yeah, but he would just always give it to me. He'd bring it back and give it to me. And one of them came with this sombrero on it. So I've hung on to the sombrero ever since.
Oh my gosh, the sombrero on the microphone might be my new favorite thing.
Hold on, we can rock it on the button.
There you go. Sombrero, Mike.
So God, that's a good beer. So tonight was a tech night.
Tonight was an interesting tech night. That's fine.
It was.
Do you want to talk about any of the interesting articles I found?
Yeah.
What were you interested in? You tell me what you were interested in.
There was one you mentioned about fruit.
Yeah, it was just an interesting article from AOL.com of all things, because AOL still exists in some kind of news format. But
it's weird how AOL went from being like AOL was it was the first how you get internet.
Yeah,
and that was my first experience with like the internet.
Mail.
It was like you get the disc, you download it. I got banned from AOL when I was in high school.
What did you do?
So I was very into computers when they first came out, like when they first became super public in '96 and '97. Like everyone had a PC in their home.
Yeah,
and everyone had internet attached to that PC, dial-up internet. There was a program.
Were you a dial-up age hacker?
Oh, I absolutely was. I was a dial-up hacker. I had learned about a program called Toad. And Toad was a program you would download that would let you essentially hack and change the AOL interface. So I could change my name to like AOL like supervisor mod or AOL like tech support, and message people and mess with them, or like you go into a chat and fill it with pictures of dicks, or like you could like just it was never anything malicious. It was never like, oh, I'm stealing your information, or oh, I'm gonna break your PC permanently. It was just I was just an idiot kid messing with people on the internet, and then one day I came home and it was turned off and it wouldn't connect. And I was like, Mom, what's wrong with the internet? We tried, and finally she called them, and they're like, yeah, you've been suspended. It's been turned off. I'm like,
my favorite stories of yours are when you were an idiot kid.
So many.
There's so many.
I should read my poem, my poem about World War II again sometime.
You did we do that on our old show?
We did. We did that on Highly Opinionated when I was very young.
I don't remember that, and we have never said the name of the show. We're not supposed to.
The subject of we all get assigned subjects for a poem, and my subject was World War II. And I remember I basically rhymed about how it was terrible that the Nazis hated Jewish people, and I just kept rhyming. But then like I remember one of the two of the lines I put together was something along the lines of like the Jewish people were underrated. They were the ones the Nazis hated. Or it was like some terrible like I was trying, I barely knew anything. I was a dumb kid just trying to write a poem.
I mean, I love your stories. I'm sitting at dinner with my parents the other night, and of all things, like, yeah, lots of people in the chat saying you need to share that poem. We'll have to find that at some point, Mike.
I'll find that poem.
Break it out. I've got my VHS player here now, so I'm going to start having to share some old performing videos that I've now got this amazing tool. I don't know if I've shown you this, ladies and gentlemen, right here. This right here. That takes your old... Now, kids, you won't know what this is. But back in the day, we used to have these plugs that were red, white, and yellow. You take your red, white, and yellow, and this turns it into an HDMI so I can run it into my laptop and we can start watching old performance videos from the VHS era.
There are plenty of old songs, old videos, and in fact, I'm going to send you, check your phone, because I'm going to send you an image, because here's the route we can go down. Because I actually have plenty of old school.
You sent me this picture already, I have a feeling.
That one?
Is this a picture of you? Oh, wow. You look like you're trying to describe what the muggers look like.
Oh yeah, like that.
You
That
look
was
like
from an internet show. It was on YouTube. It was a
You sent me a
YouTube
video.
show that interviewed bands, and my band was on tour, and like they came to our tour date and interviewed all the bands and did like little like pieces.
I always love this with musicians. Musicians, when they first start out or throughout their careers, always have at least one or two kind of embarrassing band names looking back.
Oh,
or not
God.
embarrassing, but what would you say would be a
Mm.
funny or unique band name you had at one point, or
I
you
have
considered?
I have so many stories. So many stories. When I was in high school, I got a cease and desist letter from Elektra Records because once again, right when the internet first started, right when the internet was first getting going, I was in bands. I was in high school trying to be in a metal band, trying to do all this stuff. And I wanted to be a badass. You know, I had long hair. I wore like black jeans and boots and trench coats all the time. And like, I was like, oh, how like offensive. Oh, absolutely. How offensive of a name can I make for a band? And I was like, you know what? You know what's a great name for a band? It's insulting to religion. Let's call it Christ Inversion. Because my mind was like an upside down cross. We call it Christ Inversion. That's cool. Little did I know that was a name of one of the side projects of Phil Anselmo from Pantera.
Really?
So I made a tripod.com site for Christ Inversion. And then like a month later, got a cease and desist letter from Elektra Records sent to my mom's house. So I'm in high school getting a cease and desist letter from a record label. That was insane as a kid. So,
Could have been Christ aversion.
And here's the thing. I've had serious bands. I've had super, 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 super serious bands. I've also been in a band called Fetus that was just literally like we had 5 drummers, we had 12 guitar players, and anybody that wanted to sing could sing. And it was a joke band. We would get on shows and just make noise for 20 minutes, and anybody that wanted to get up and make noise would make noise. We had like 3 songs that were just super simple beats that anybody with an instrument could join in on, because it was literally the drummer would just be like just the simplest like rock and metal beats,
right?
And so that way anybody could jump up and just be part of the jam for a minute. So like I did stupid bands like that.
You are doing okay. There's a timeline where at some point in our lives and our paths before they crossed, you are in a band called Christ Inversion, and I am performing a straitjacket escape at a Pentecostal church, with the straitjacket being a symbolism of sin keeping me tied down that I had to escape from.
It's amazing. So you had to like reface and reframe your magic to apply it to Christian ideals.
Pentecostal, and that was the first time I've ever been around like
away from like speaking in tongues.
They were speaking in a few of them were, and I had never been around that. I was very confused.
Oh, it's wild.
I was 18 years old. My girlfriend at the time and I, because she was my assistant, basically, your job is to get in the box and I'm going to cut you in 3 pieces. But then we were told you can't bring magic in here. Magic to these people is crossing some lines. So I'm like, then why do you fucking want me here? We're going to do more of your escape stuff.
Do you know why? Do you know why magic is? Do you know why? Not okay. Yes, like sorcery and wizards. Like yes, that. But do you know why? Like magic.
Here we go.
No. It's a
Oh,
very simple
I hit
answer.
my screen.
It's a very
Sorry.
simple answer. You know why the religions are opposed to magic?
Why is that?
Because it's deception. You're
Yeah.
deceiving your fellow man. You're taking away their ability to see the truth. That's why they do. That's the whole thing, man, dude. I grew up in a Southern Baptist church. I went to church when I was 10 years old at Southern Baptist Church. Did that for about probably about 5 or 6 years. But I got super into it for a minute and like learned a lot. So like I have seen some religious shit. I've been baptized twice. Nothing took. Apparently it didn't stick. Must not.
I've been baptized twice.
Baptized twice in life. Yeah. Well, because like
was the second one like by force? They were like, "Oh my god, we got to baptize this kid." Anyway,
I changed churches. Like the new church, new congregation. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be baptized in faith with you," and blah 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 blah. And as far as religion goes, more power to you. Do your thing. I will never yuck your yum. Just not my thing.
No, I will never forget, and to this day, it goes down as one of my favorite memories to tell people. Like, I have some crazy stories from a world of deception and a world of mystery and fake fun. Like, some of the stories I have are as unbelievable as the tricks. Like,
same. I've got
magicians messing with each other or messing with the public, or in this case, just. I was a young kid and they said they didn't want the magic because of the deception. They want the escape stuff. So bring the straitjacket. How many buckles are on it? And I've got the straitjacket in my closet currently, and there's 4 buckles. He came up with a sin for each of the buckles.
Yep. That's why
each of the buckles would have its own sin. So, and we're not going to make any reference to that crotch strap because that's going to be very blasphemous if you fasten that. So just let that hang down there. So I had the hang down strap just hanging down like it was hanging down. It was odd.
Just looked like a dong.
It was very odd.
Just looked like you were hanging dong right there,
but
right? The Lord's dong.
He's talking, and they had the sin of seduction. I don't know what the fuck all of them are.
Now break that seduction in the name of the Lord.
And he was yelling over the top of me.
Exactly how he did it. He was probably yelling and saying, "Now do it. Watch him do it.
Let me tell you,
that chain in the name of the Lord." And I bet when you did it, he would say something like, "Hallelujah."
Absolutely.
Good. Oh,
it was the craziest gig. This was on Turkey Foot Road. What used to be a Pentecostal church. I think it's still there. I don't know technically, but my favorite part about that day and the weirdest part was there's a famous trick. I'm going to cover this as quickly as possible from Harry Houdini called metamorphosis. I am chained up, put in a bag, locked in a box. My assistant will get on. Okay. My assistant will get on top of the box and take a cloth and throw it up in front of them, and we'll change places in under a second. I then open the box, open the bag. They are chained up in the bag. That's the trick. That's the intended trick. But for them that day, you are Jesus, and Jesus was tied up, and he was locked away, and they put that stone in front of him, and the lid of the crate was the stone, blah, blah, blah. So we switch places. I go into the normal routine. I go up to the front of the stage to get the key to unlock the box. And all of a sudden, the pastor or minister or whatever you call him goes, no. We don't unlock the box. We leave the devil where they are. So my poor girlfriend at the time is then left up there. She's the devil. We leave the devil where they are because she's the one that tied me up and put Jesus in the box. So then he finished the sermon for about 10 minutes while she's locked inside there. Every now and then you hear just a little tap, 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 tap on the side of the box. But yeah, there's a packing crate on stage with a girl locked in it because Satan was taken down.
That's where you break kayfabe for a minute and you're like, okay. I get your metaphor. I'll let her out.
Yeah.
I'll let her out. So that's the thing too, is when it comes to those performances, I'm sure you and I both have certain performances that stick in our head for those kind of reasons. Like I always remember I was on tour and we were running from Cleveland all the way south. We were just going straight down from Cleveland. So the goal was like we were finishing in like Alabama and stuff like that. We had gotten to Lexington. The dude that owned the venue, we had a, I'm not going to call it a bus. It originally was the kind of bus that's not as long as other ones. It's like
Yeah.
the short bus. But the dude, it had been remodeled, so it had like TVs on the inside and bench beds, and like the dude that owned it was in a band, remodeled it as a way of getting bands to shows. It pulled a trailer, and then he would like rent it out to bands, so you could pay this dude like $75 a show to just drive you to the take. He would drive. We'd all get in the van. It had a bathroom. It had like TVs. Like we played PlayStation on the road, and like brought all our gear, and it had a fridge, and it was awesome.
Nice.
So part of that though was we wanted to save money and try to sleep in it as much as possible. The dude that owned the venue was like, hey, you can just park in our driveway. This is one of the most hippie human beings I've ever met in my entire life. I'm drinking coffee on this dude's porch at like
anyone who lets you live in their
7:30
driveway
in the
is
morning.
pretty hippie.
Oh yeah, because we plug into the side of his house and blew his power like 2 times throughout the night, plugging the van into his house. So I'm drinking coffee at like 7 a.m. on his front porch, and I swear some kid walks up to me, comes out of the house, who couldn't have been older than 8 years old. He's got the little it's not an iPad. It was like pre-iPad. It was like it wasn't connected.
Blueberry, strawberry,
it wasn't connected
apple,
to the internet, but
know.
it was like it was something you could like download like books and things.
Like a Kindle.
Yeah, but it wasn't. But it was before Kindle. It was like it wasn't. I don't. It might have been a Kindle
Fire tablet, a Kindle,
It was like a digital pad with like text on
an
it.
e-reader.
He starts saying like, "Hey, you know why Walmart's bad?" What? And then this like tiny child just starts unloading about all these hippie concepts about Walmart. So I say to myself, "All right, I can't listen to you anymore, child. I have to go use a restroom. I'm going to go inside." And I go inside, and what's so funny to me is I'm walking up the stairs to their bathroom, and the entire wall is covered in records. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like they actually took real vinyl records and like wallpapered the entire stairwell.
That's
I'm
pretty
like,
cool.
Oh, that's really neat. That's really neat. I go to look at one of the records. I'm like, is that an old like Steve Vai album? And I touch it because I'm like trying to like read the name on it. And when I'm touching it, I notice it slides a little bit. It like moves on the wall. Like I touch it and it almost kind of droops. It stays there. I'm like, oh shit, I broke it. All right. Let me try to push it back. So when I push it back up, I realize, oh, okay, hold on. It's just like loose. Like it's not really attached. It was just kind of like up there, kind of the way I talked about Maggie Gyllenhaal using the
yeah.
So I say fuck it, and I just I just like kind of remove it. I'm like, well, I could stick it back up there. Cool, whatever. These people had just like invisible taped, I'd say about 300 or 400 records on this stairwell with invisible tape, and just had them all chilling there. And that was how. And
low cost.
I'll never forget. I was like, to me, that was one of those moments where I was like, oh, this dude's a hippie. This dude's like, I'm going to mix and fix things with whatever I've got in the house.
No, I had a cousin who was, and my family will know exactly what I'm talking about.
And we proceeded to break the floor of his venue.
You broke the floor of the venue.
The venue was an old house that he had converted into a concert venue next to a fish fry joint. So like, it was an old house, and essentially where we were playing was the living room. This place wasn't designed to like hold, I mean, I'd say about 150 people.
Yeah.
And he told us ahead of time, don't have people jumping up and down too much, because the place was packed. He's like, the floor is not that great. What does Mike do? 3 songs in, grabs the mic and says, I want everybody to, when I stop, take your left foot, stomp the shit out of this floor. Let's go. And then everybody just got stomping along to the beat of the music. And you felt the entire floor just go. Like we kept going,
You
nothing
could have
stopped.
been channeling your energy into good faith-based music.
I used my powers for evil.
Apparently, you want to use your powers for a shot.
Sounds like
Coming
a good use.
soon, I've got the VHS player here. It actually works. I've got all the tapes as well. We are going to get some old footage together for you guys that should be fun to go through. I think Mike would be interested to see some. Buddy, I got to tell you, I went back to the store today, so I officially have a bag again.
Ooh, that's a new bag. That's not the bag though.
It's
That's
not the bag. I don't know
that's
where
not
the
the
bag went. I don't know where my goods bag went. Wait, is that it? No.
If you're new, Brendan normally keeps his shots in a Velvet Crown Royal bag.
No, it wasn't a Crown Royal bag. It was just a plain black bag. A microphone came in it, of all things.
But it looks like the bag when you watch pro wrestling and they take out like thumbtacks or broken glass and pour it out of a bag. That's the bag that it looks like.
I've got my beanie. Does this help? It kind of looks better like
Perfect.
that. That's
Perfect.
my beanie. Okay.
I've
So I got
my
5 bottles.
I have a bum bag.
Okay, you pull your bum bag. Pull one out of your bum bag. Oh, it's a 99. 99 mangoes. Damn it. I didn't want one of the 99s. Oh, you got 99 cherry limeade. Oh,
We should be sponsored by 99.
we got some rough.
99, holla.
Bob found a 99 variety pack when we were there, and I just couldn't bring myself to buy it. I got some other things in here.
What makes
I-
this? This
I
is
got one-
Sazerac, right? No, Polynesian Products Company, Louisville, Kentucky. No, it is Sazerac.
Yeah, info at Sazerac.com.
They have a toll-free number, 99brandparty.com.
You. So we don't do well taking your shots. Could you send us some? Because people find it humorous when we hate your shots.
I don't hate what they do.
No, I don't hate what they do.
I mean, it's. I think of it like this: a McDonald's double cheeseburger is pretty tasty. It's not the healthiest food. It's not the most sustaining food. It's not always consistent. Every once in a while, it's going to be a cold, dried up piece of garbage. But I still go back for one every once in a while.
Double cheeseburger guy, not a QPC quarter pounder.
If I'm feeling fancy, but like if
Oh,
I'm just
fancy.
like if it's okay. If it's just the hey,
That if you're feeling fancy, you settle for a quarter pounder with cheese.
at McDonald's. If I'm at McDonald's, I'm like, okay,
Not
I'm
in
gonna
general.
treat myself at
Not
McDonald's.
just like
No,
I'm
that's
feeling
not like-
fancy today.
I don't wake up feeling sexy and get myself a QPC. No,
Yeah, right.
no.
You know what I want today?
What's-
the
Do you
beard's
modify your
feeling-
burger at all?
What's
Do you
that?
ever- what's your burger order? Do you remove anything? Is there anything that you can't have on a burger? Like what?
If I'm gonna order a burger the way I want a burger, any option right now?
Yeah.
Give me a mushroom Swiss burger with a little bit of A1 sauce.
Okay, so that sounds delicious. But let me rephrase that. You go to McDonald's.
Okay.
What is
No.
your order? And is there any
Oh.
like some people are like, oh, I never get tomato. Like, oh, I can't ever eat tomato.
Late
Like, or
at
no
McDonald's,
pickles.
if I've gone to McDonald's, I get the fillet of fish. They have a really good fillet of fish, I think, even though they put too much tartar sauce on it. The Big Mac is also the way I will go.
I thought I was the old man of this podcast, but you eat fillet of fish?
What's wrong with the fillet of fish? I also got gizzards.
I got a cup of coffee. What are you doing?
I got gizzards from Lee's earlier. You got a problem with that too?
Fillet of fish and gizzards? What the fuck are you doing? Filet of fish and I got some gizzards the other day. I'm gonna eat my filet of fish.
I got some
Next
gizzards
thing you know,
earlier. I've still got a couple gizzards in the kitchen.
I bet the tapioca was great for dessert.
I did not have tapioca for dessert.
Which I can't talk.
I
shit
had a
'cause
butterscotch hard candy.
I eat old man oatmeal every morning. Oatmeal is my favorite breakfast. I have this like I'm a creature
Flavored
of habit.
like brown sugar cinnamon,
So
apple
here-
cinnamon.
Here's what I do. I'm gonna put you on
I don't
game.
give a shit.
I'm
No,
gonna
I'm
put
just
you.
kidding.
I'm gonna put you on game, as the kids say when it comes to oatmeal.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
I just get the plain Quaker Quick Oats, right? I do a half a cup of oats, and then water, and then a little grind of salt. Put it in the microwave for like 90 seconds. Not like a lot of salt, just enough. Like, you know how there's like salt in a chocolate chip cookie or salt in like just enough of that. It kind of it
I
makes
feel like you're assaulting me and my ears right now.
no, okay, okay, let's say you have one of those crank salt shakers. You don't go crank, 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 crank. I literally go like I just that much salt. So not a ton. So I do like just that microwave.
They say you should put salt in chocolate milk.
Exactly. So what?
You ever heard that?
No.
You're supposed to put a little sprinkle of salt in the chocolate milk.
That actually might make me like chocolate milk more because I'm not a chocolate milk guy. I do not like.
Give it a shot. We'll try that next week.
So, yeah, chocolate milk before a shot. So like I'll do the salt. I'll microwave it for 90 seconds, and I'm trying at my age at 41, trying to be a little healthier. I'm trying to avoid sugar when I don't need sugar. If I can avoid adding sugar to something or like stuff like that, I will. So I have fallen in love with these like Torani syrups. You know, the ones they do for coffee, like the pump syrups where there's like caramel and mocha. No, sugar-free brown sugar cinnamon. It's brown sugar cinnamon flavored sugar-free syrup.
And I'm
no calories,
and I'm
no sugar.
And I'm how old are you, filet of fish? I need my brown sugar, sugar-free, light ice mocha with a little back.
I don't put it in my coffee.
I get a table by
I drink black coffee. I do not put anything in my coffee, but oatmeal. I do a couple squirts of brown sugar cinnamon syrup, and then I stir that bad boy up, and that's my breakfast every morning. Or yogurt with peanut butter powder in it. Have you ever seen this PB2
peanut
stuff?
Butter powder?
Have you ever heard of PB2? It's like a peanut butter powder. It's like peanut butter, but it's powdered.
You're like a douchey gym guy that isn't a gym guy.
Yeah, essentially. Essentially.
Yo, bro, I got some peanut butter powder in my shake. Like,
dude, it's delicious. It tastes just like peanut butter, but it's like 90% less calories.
Peanut butter dries my mouth out. It makes me need another drink.
No, put peanut butter powder in some Greek yogurt, bro. It'll change your life.
It's called peanut butter.
No, it's like it. But when you put a little,
you're
peanut
just
butter
making
powder,
it into liquid peanut butter.
No, it tastes like peanut butter pie, dude. Like Greek yogurt with a little bit of peanut butter powder and some brown sugar simple syrup. I'll stir that bitch up, put some granola on top of it. Dude, it's literally like eating peanut butter pie for breakfast with like no sugar and like barely any calories in it. Don't judge me.
I'm not judging. I don't judge anybody.
I'm trying to figure out ways to enjoy what I eat without being as fat. Thank you very much.
Bravo.
That's literally the point. It's like
Do you want to not enjoy what we're about to shoot?
I actually think cherry limeade 99 might actually be pretty good.
So what is it? What is it? A cherry 7-Up?
We'll see. Cherry limeade. All right.
Oh, well, that smells like house cleaner.
I'm actually kind of stoked on this.
Why are you stoked? No, mine is 100%. This is a lemon-based citrus house cleaner. This is what I'm going to clean my stove with.
Well, because, I mean, essentially, this is a cherry Ricky.
I guess it would be, wouldn't it?
Cherry and lime. Yeah. So.
By the way, on Twitch, on YouTube, all of you, those of you that stuck with us tonight on what is probably one of our worst, just
this is the
shit went to hell quickly.
If there's an episode that if there's an episode that I'm going to pretend didn't happen, it's going to be this one.
I'm still going to stream a little bit of gaming after this.
Watch what I said after this.
Do what I said earlier, by the way, guys. Remember, you can not only subscribe, but if you hit that little bell notification, you'll know when we go live every time, whether it's an off day, an on day, and you'll know when we go live, even if it's 10 minutes late.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram at 2dudeswearinghats. Follow him at that dude named Brendan. Follow me at that dude named Mike. Go to 2dwh.com for all your 2 Dudes Wearing Hats needs. We should probably eventually sell like t-shirts or something. I don't know.
I want a patch. I want our logo as like a patch.
So the most obvious thing is a hat. The two dudes wearing hats. Hat.
Oh, if I could get it like right here. Well, you
Oh,
see where this is?
Turn you look like a bad Samuel L. Jackson impression. Turn that back, and you can't wear it sideways,
Motherfucker.
You can't wear it like you look
I look like I'm pooping.
No, you look like a Shakespeare in the Park production of Grease. Like that looks like you're a background actor for like
Wherefore art thou 57 Chevy?
It's just like imagine if the people that made Hamilton made Hamlet.
Hamilton.
You'd be the Horatio with the sideways hat. Like that's how they would write Horatio. Horatio would be some dude in a sideways hat and a sleeveless hoodie.
And a sleeveless hoodie. You know why I like the sleeveless hoodie so much?
Because it's hot and it's comfortable.
It's comfortable.
I was sleeveless before the show.
When I'm kayaking or I'm outside or I'm walking or I'm working, this protects my neck. And I am very susceptible to back of the neck and back of the head sunburns.
You're very fair skinned.
I'm very susceptible to my sunburns. Plus, I can also go full Assassin's Creed every now and then. Anyway, let's do this.
Cheers.
Oh! That's not good. Hit the music.
That's not bad.
Mine wasn't good and I love mango.
That's not bad.
Dirty Lysol wipe.
Oh. Thanks for watching, y'all.